It's a chunky, chunky, chunky agate. So many beautiful rocks. That's a nice thing to find on my way out. Hello rockers, it's Kate from KatyDid, and I am back at the place that I went for my birthday with Theo Kellison, and it is a beautiful mid-March day, so I thought I would come back. It was a huge gravel bar, so I want to see what else I can find. Come along. I didn't film the descent down here because I needed both hands, but let me just tell you that it is not a particularly easy path. I was just telling myself that I wasn't going to pick up any petrified wood because it's such a big climb home. But look at how beautiful that is. This agatized wood is just like a big chunk of wood. Used to be wood, now it's stone. It's heavy, it's beautiful, and I cannot resist. And of course, now that I have broken my vow before I even started, I find this really interesting piece of, oh my gosh, Kava's in the sunshine. Look at this piece of jasper. Oh my gosh, it's got green and brown and gold. It's super hard. I would even call this a jasp agate actually. Oh yes, and it has to come home with me. It's gonna be a fun climb. The river has been throwing ice up on the banks, and downstream it is actually an ice jam that has created high waters all the way up to here. And by downstream I mean past Miles City, Ontario, which is maybe 150 miles away. So that's pretty impressive. A lot of water, a lot of ice. Not gonna get across there today. Well, we've been wandering and I've been kind of wondering why I'm not finding much in the way of agates, because when I was here before, my pack was just loaded, although I think I was also loaded with jasper and petrified wood at the time. But anyway, I'm just walking along here, and check this out. This is actually a limb cast. So this used to be a tree branch or, you know, a small log or something, and it got filled with silica. So the inclusions inside of here will probably be circular. So that's cool. That's the biggest limb cast I've found. Some other rockhounds here at the river, which is surprising. Maybe they came in from a boat. But anyway, I'm walking over to get Kava. And I think, oh, it's a devil stone. See, you can see this is it's called a porphyritic basalt, and it just looks so much like an agate. I've turned over so many of those today, it's starting to drive me a little crazy. You can see the big chunks of ice. And then here, you can see this line of rocks here. This was pushed up when the ice kind of surged up here. So I'm going to search along here, see if I can find anything that I didn't see last time. Well, it's not an agate, but it is very cool. I'm going to take this home because I think it would tumble beautifully. Let's see if we have a little better luck with this one. Is it an agate? I don't think it is. Oh my gosh. This is Jasper. I am just really not doing well today. You know, it seems like whenever I have a plan, whenever I'm like, say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go find big agates and nothing else, it doesn't go very well. And I've been thinking about that and wondering about that. It's like, I know there's big agates here because I've found a bunch of them. The last time I was here, my backpack was full. So why am I struggling so hard? And I think there's a couple reasons. First of all, I forgot my squirt bottle. I filled it up, left it on the table. But I think the other reason is that if I'm just looking for agates, I'm not seeing any of the other beautiful things that are around here and the reasons that I enjoy doing this in the first place. So I'm kind of robbing myself of the experience by doing that. So I've decided I'm going to stop. If I find big agates, good for me. If I don't, I have some other things to find. For instance, this cool piece of petrified wood. I love the swirl in it. Okay, this time I'm pretty sure we've got an agate. Oh, look how pretty that is. It's chunky. Have you ever noticed that as soon as you stop trying so hard, things go a lot better? That's sure the way it is for me. That is a chunky agate. 'Cause this rock, it is so chunky. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Pretty cool. Well, that was almost an emergency. Kava broke through the ice and was panicked because it was cold and she couldn't get out. It was thin ice that she shouldn't have been on, but she didn't know that. And so I decided to try to give her a stick, and then the ice broke under me and I ended up, it was very shallow. It wasn't like it was super terrible, but it was cold, and then I got cold up to my chest. I have mud all over my pants. And I'm a little chillier than I would otherwise be. But other than that, that was a great day. I hope you enjoyed yourself. This is Kate from KatyDid. Keep on doing. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click the subscribe button. Likes, comments, and shares all help this channel grow, or become a KatyDid member. You can share in the treasures and support the channel by visiting my Etsy store, KatyDidRocks. Thanks much.